All right. Yep. Looks like I'm recording. Hopefully this is in a good location. I'm in the living room. Hey, cat. Get on down. Sorry. It's Dad and the cat. We're reaching out to you from the other side. I'm, come on, Isla. She's such a ham. Always loving to be petted. She's going to end up knocking that camera off. Anyhow, it's Dad reaching out to you kids from the other side. Bitch, get down. Get down. Psst, 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 psst. Anyhow, I may have to stop this video. She's going to ruin the moment. But it's December the 5th, and it's Dad reaching out from the other side. I'm not in the car because I'm not traveling a whole lot when it's real cold out, and I'm going to get my hands on her and set her on the floor. But it's been a while, right? I think November the 2nd. I'll probably add this to that one. And I think that video was me talking for that moment while I was on my way to an appointment about how you kids are such individuals, and each one of you holds a special place in my heart. I absolutely love you kids, and I'm very proud of you. Um, Things have been going good. I did get my poop test back. All is there's no signs of anything. I know this is not a 100% everything is good, but it sounded like my heart issues and different things that they had checked, my prostate, my bowels, all looks like it's in pretty good shape right now. Forgive me, I'm unshaven and I need to get into the shower really, but I wanted to get this done before I let it slide too much. I really would like to put an entry on the old man files once a week, if possible. And so I was talking about how you kids are very, very special to me. I see myself in each and every one of you on, in certain aspects of your behavior reminds me of myself. Sometimes it might remind me of your mom, and that's fine too. I think that you kids have turned out fantastic. I would not change a thing, regardless of how life has been a struggle from maybe me getting with not exactly the right person or persons. Um, I think that my kids have turned out pretty good, and I'm very proud of the fact that you all are thinkers, and um, you don't. I don't suspect an evil bone in your bodies. That you really do have a desire to be successful, to make mom and dad proud, and okay, let go. Oh, son of a, this cat, she got her claw in there. She wasn't going to let go. I'm going to have to get the spray bottle, maybe that dreaded spray bottle. But, haha, I got her. Say bye bye. Yeah. Okay. All you have to do is grab her and set her down. She'll run thinking she's in trouble, but she's not. But I needed her to. She was shaking the camera and everything. And so, a lot going on. It's the market's been kind of cold right now. It's typical this time of year. It is December. Really would love. It's probably too late to have a closing this time of year, at this late in the year, but hopefully we've got 5 or 6 listings right now. They've all been pretty quiet, but I am optimistic that when the market turns around, that boom, 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 we're going to start off the year right. So burning through my reserve pretty quickly, and really need to learn to tighten my belt down more. And so, if I want to convey a message to you guys, it's budgeting, scheduling, having structure in your lives. I would also mention that here in the last few days, when it gets cold, I do tend to have bad circulation in the lower extremities of my legs. That's something that my mom, Marianne Staten, Marianne Melissa Staten, used to bring up, that she had bad circulation in her legs. And something that I find, you might find yourself when you get older running into problems with your feet cramping or your calves cramping, your feet getting cold, especially at night when you get into bed. I would recommend you wear socks if you're not already doing that, clean socks, and take a, a vitamin B complex pill or vitamin, and you might consider getting potassium once or twice a week vitamin or supplement in your regimen, your daily regimen. I tell you, that typically makes my feet warmer, takes the cramps away, and it's good stuff. I need to remember myself to consider that. Sometimes I'll go weeks or months even kind of dealing with that, and it's not all the time, but in the colder months it seems like it's more prevalent without uh, doing what I need to. Just simply getting up at bedtime. That's when I would recommend you take these. Um, and getting up and taking a vitamin B complex and a potassium pill. And within minutes, I'm feeling better. And circulation is better. And it's good stuff. And so something else that I deal with is that might affect you later in life is, and this has been something my mom dealt with, something that I have dealt with, noticed recently, is that when I eat chicken, like meats and other foods, uh, beef, different things, but mostly chicken, I absolutely must have a glass of milk there, and I must absolutely uh, take a drink every bite to wash that down. I get chicken and other things caught in my chest so often and get choked. Chewing my food more thoroughly would benefit. It does help, but it also I don't like the texture. I don't like to chew it down into a complete mush. I like to chew it down into small chunks, I guess. That's how I enjoy my food. I know that might sound gross, but something you might keep in mind for yourself as you get older as well. And so, getting beyond that, uh, you know, I know that Elijah and Parker have different political views and are almost from completely a different part of the spectrum from me. I don't hate any child of mine. I love my kids, all of them, for choosing their own path, and even if it seems so crazy to me. Unfortunately, we can't have a relationship. And not because I don't want it. It's because they tend to hold a grudge towards me. I think that Parker, for whatever reason, maybe it's something his mom had said, I don't know, but holds a type of grudge against me. And I've given all of my kids, I hope, ass whoopings, but nothing but love as well. I know I can scream at you. I know I can blow up over certain things. That's kind of my personality. But you know, as well as I do, that I calm down quickly and I apologize when I'm in the wrong, clearly in the wrong. But understand this, regardless of all of that, I love you kids with all my heart. You're my world, and everything else is second. Even my own well being. It's just so important to me that you know how much I love you and you know that you are loved and that you're thought about often. Um, I know I don't break out the camera every 5 minutes and go, hey, I was just thinking about you guys. I love you. But you cross my mind, each and every one of you, at different moments. I'll think about you as an individual, whether it's Harmony or Deontay or Trenton or even Elijah or Lennox. I can name each and every one of you. But now, whether it's Elijah or Deontay or Parker or Trenton or Lennox or Harmony, um, each and every one of you cross my mind very often. And sometimes it's usually some type of a bad thought that's come into my mind where I worry about you. That's why I constantly say be aware of your surroundings. Don't hang out with the wrong people. Don't climb into the car with somebody that you don't absolutely trust their judgment, because you could end your own life or harm yourself by getting into the car or hanging out with people that are stupid, basically. My kids aren't stupid. I think that you kids are very smart, and each of you are in your own way, have a level of intelligence and insight that really impresses me. And so I wanted to share that with you. Now, what else is going on? I think I discovered that infrared light or even red light on the chickens causes them to lay eggs even in the winter. They're not supposed to be laying eggs, but every day I'm getting 4 or 5 eggs after I started running that red light. at night to kind of keep them warm. I don't, when it gets cold enough, I don't necessarily want them out there freezing, and so I'm a little bit of a bleeding heart for my pets. Really miss Cedric. Isla gets on my nerves. She is. I don't love her, but she's an okay cat. Um, Hoping to start a beehive this year, and I probably have to order something, a nucleus soon. Um, but I don't necessarily have the or $200 to purchase that. I'd have to go pick it up as well. Did fix the headlight on my XC90. It was the ballast. This has the HID headlights on it, and for the longest time, I couldn't figure out what the problem was with my passenger side headlight, and it was the ballast, a little circuitry uh, box that fits up under the headlight, and this is something that can go out on these HID headlights. I ordered one for $30 or so, and it took care of it. So I'm proud of myself there. I thought I was going to have to hire somebody to fix that. I didn't like driving around with the headlight out. It's not safe, and so I got that fixed. Um, what else is going on around here that is exciting? We had Thanksgiving, right? And Deontay and his girlfriend Medina came, and there was Lennox and Harmony. And I'm sorry that Trenton, that you're in Washington State, you couldn't be there. It would have been like a total win. But we had a great time. The turkey I cooked, it was much simpler than I thought it would be. Harmony, thank you for recommending slipping some butter up under the skin before popping that in the oven. I wanted to eat the heart and the liver and the gizzard, and I ended up leaving that sit out with the turkey overnight after we had eaten all the breast, and I couldn't eat it after that, but I wanted to. Next year I will. But I had a great time, really, and was very thankful for that. And also proud of myself to kind of bring something together. That's not my strong point, is planning something and making a meal for everybody. But next year we'll see who all can be there, and if maybe the people that show up could bring a side dish or something to really make it into something spectacular. Um, what else is going on? I am learning guitar and I'm making advances. When I get good enough, I'll play it on this channel, right? And I'm doing far more than I thought I ever could. And it seems like even the most complex things with practice become easy. And so, good stuff. I'm still practicing Polish. I did miss yesterday, but I'm on a 63-day uh, stretch, I guess, a streak that is good. And I might be able to put some points towards that to keep my streak going, but it's not that important as long as I'm just continuing to do it every day when I can. And, uh, and hopefully I will, within the next 12 months, will be able to speak some Polish. Unfortunately, I wish that Anita and I could interact where she's talking Polish to me, but we're not. We're kind of. I don't know. Um, I always hold on to hope, and I'm a person, even though I might seem angry all the time, because I'm kind of that kind of character, but I'm not. I'm not really angry at all. I'm a very happy person, and I like to think of myself as positive, but um, I am hopeful. I am a person of tolerance and understanding. I don't know. Do you all know that about me? We're going to slip that in there. I do care, but I don't want to be anybody's fool, and I'm not here to be pushed over. I will stand up for myself, and I consider myself to be kind of a decent package deal, but that's me looking at myself. You all may have the same problem. I think most humans do. We see ourselves in a completely different uh, light than those around us. And sometimes I'm told that I'm saying things that are maybe hurtful or inconsiderate, and really, to me, I feel like I'm just cutting up or just pointing something out, an observation, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings unless it's somebody who, you know, hates me. You know, I want them to be gone, but I don't want to hurt those that I love. But my personality is definitely the kind of personality that rubs people the wrong way for whatever reason, and I struggle to keep that in check, and it's very difficult. It's hard to change your core kind of wiring. I've found that. I've been trying for years, and it just seems like I never am able to capture those moments where I'm saying something that's maybe comes across as insulting. So you may have that same thing going on with yourselves, and these are things to consider. My blood is in your veins. Partly, I'm 50. You are 50% of the package that I offer, and even things that are dormant in my DNA may flourish in you. Something from my grandparents or my great grandparents. And so you're not like a complete clone of me, but there are going to be aspects of your life that are very similar, and you may get from these videos a better understanding for yourself. That's my hopes, and hopefully improve upon your life as a result of me opening up about myself. Um, and so, is there anything else more exciting to tell you about? I mean, I don't know. Fix the headlight. I'm going to. It is cold out there. The transmission in the Nissan needs to be changed, and I'm considering doing something about that. I think that that's it. And this video was mostly really to let you all know that I think of you all as individuals. I love each one of you very much, and in your own special way, you shine for me. And I might complain about one of you here, one of you there, another one here, about little things, but you're my kids, and I love you very much. And nobody's perfect, and I know that for a fact for myself, that nobody's perfect. Don't try to achieve perfection. Attempt to be the best that you can be. That's all I want for you is happiness. You don't have to do things to impress me. I'm impressed with you already. As long as I can see that you are striving to be the best that you can be. Well, I'll let it go with that. I don't want to ramble on all day, but I do love you guys. I will go get in the bath, I promise. And hoping to go knock on some doors tomorrow and line up some more listings. This really, it's a slow time, but it's a great time to build up some listings. So when we get beyond the new year in 2026, and the market switches back over, we'll have listings that'll be be bought up by buyers, and I'll see a windfall, right? And I'd start working on building that reserve back up and paying off more debt and that kind of stuff. But I love you very much. You all, I hope you're thinking of me often. I think of you often. And I'll talk to you soon. I'll turn this off while you're looking out at the backyard. Isn't it beautiful out there? Just I see deer almost every single day. But I will talk to you in the next video.